Life-changing, that is the word that is being used to describe the services offered by Interim HealthCare of the Upstate. And we talked a lot about them here on Your Carolina. Today we're actually going to go inside and get it from the caregiver perspective and talk about how they've changed lives. I'm going to meet with Diane and her father Charles to find out how Interim is making their lives a whole lot better.
My dad had surgery on March 13th of this year. He had elective back surgery that didn't quite. The back surgery went really well, recovery not so well. We were in the hospital for 2 weeks, 1 week in ICU and 1 week in the regular room, and then another 2 weeks at a rehab center. We wanted to bring him home. We wanted him to be in his own place. We figured that would be the best way for him to recover, the fastest to recover. But I can't be with him 24/7, nor am I qualified really to take care of him 24/7. I know Interim from work experience, plus I've had friends who have worked for Interim, so that was my first choice. So they came in and provided physical therapy for him because he didn't move for 2 weeks. So he lost lots of muscle tone, that kind of stuff. Occupational therapy, speech therapy, and then we had a home aide here 24/7 to begin with.
Okay, I did the personal care. I came in a couple days during the week to help him, the day-to-day needs, help him fix coffee, food, bathing.
And then the home care side, Interim offers home health physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, nursing. Involved with that, we also have social work. And then there's also like subdivisions. We have lymphedema, physical therapy, we have balance programs, and we have individuals who go in and measure for wheelchairs. So kind of like multidisciplinary approach to patient care.
Initially it was the personal care. The back surgery movement for myself was very difficult. The number one thing I got with these folks is companionship. When you're here, locked in the room here, 24 hours a day, you can't, not going anywhere, to have someone to talk to, someone to look at the books with, someone to do games with, whatever. I think someone that's just a companion made it a lot easier being locked away.
It's like you getting another family member. You get to know them and you come day to day, you learn more about each other. Oh yeah, we have great conversations. We have favorite TV shows. He liked the old-timey cop shows. He got me into that and talking about his pictures and storybooks.
Charles has been a great guy. You know, we might do physical therapy together, but when we were up, moving around, motions lotion, that we would talk a lot. We talked about travel, we talked about all the different things, his surgeries, everything that was going on, his wife, his family, and so we got to know each other just coming to do activities, but also just hanging out.
Part of his speech therapy was learning how to talk, basically, and take the breath to talk with. So they used his picture books of trips he's taken with his wife, and to learn to get to know him, number one, and two, that was something he knew how to talk about, something he was comfortable talking about versus trying to make up conversations or asking questions and getting one-word answers. Dad will go into great detail about his books with you, so that was a very easy, like, comfortable conversation for him to have when he was trying to learn to speak, and also when he was trying to get to know his health aides. Is that they came in and he would show them the books, and that was kind of his introduction to here's who I am, and that's how he would start that conversation with most of his aides.
You get to know somebody. One of my new clients, she didn't like for somebody to come into her home she didn't know. But the very first time I met her and she talked my ear off. She was like, when next time you coming? So it's great to hear them say, ask them when the next time you're coming and get to know them.
It takes a lot of stress off, not to have to be that. For me, I'm the only person in town who takes care of him, you know, the only family member. So it was nice that I didn't have to be the only one here all the time that I could rely on, especially even now, having someone meet me to take him to the doctor's office. So I work full time, I have a family, that I can balance both of it. It's easier to have them to help me balance the rest of my life and not feel like I'm neglecting him or he's being neglected.
Coming into someone's home, it's a vulnerable state for them. You know, they're coming off of a fresh injury or not being able to access the community like they used to, or just the activities that they used to with their other family members. So coming in, creating a relationship with one another, that like really helps out a whole bunch.
Well, yeah, Matt, especially his physical therapist, he would call me after all of his appointments and let me know how he did and why they were doing things, why he needed to get out of the chair the certain way, or why they were doing lifts on the sink
we might be coming with all these different disciplines to come in and work with you, but we're also building a relationship. So I always tell my patients, I enjoy working with you, but I hope I never see you again. It's not that I want to get rid of you, but I want you to move on. I want you to go on and get back to the things that you were. And that's maybe that's the hallmark of what Interim is. Hey, we're here for a time, we're here for your needs, but we also want to get you back out to what you were doing before.
It was a really great visit with Diane and Charles and looking through some of his picture books, hearing about some of his adventures. If you want to find out more information about any of the services provided by Interim HealthCare, you can go to our website, yourcarolina.tv. You can also follow the link on your screen. For Your Carolina, I'm Jamarcus Gaston.